Well, welcome back, Love Nation, and make sure you guys thumbs up this video. We will be combing through the receipts from Blake Lively's amended lawsuit, which just dropped today, as well as Justin B's website. We're going to try to line up the dates to try to figure out what was going on with both of their opinions on the meltdown or breakdown of conversation, direction, and everything else during the filming of It Ends With Us. We're going to start with Blake's amendment, and then we're going to get into Justin's receipts. It seemed like a lot broke down the week of May 23rd, and we're going to try to line everything up to figure out what went wrong. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. We're going to be digging very deeply, and this will be part one. And you know what? Let's go. There's a lot to do here. Love Nation, this is Nina. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I drop my next one. You guys, we are about to do a compare and contrast. I've been reading through the amended lawsuit from Blake Lively. And I must say, after reading through this and continuing to try to read through this and comparing that with Justin B's website, it is very obvious that there was definitely a breakdown in communication. It seems like almost as soon as this movie started filming. Now, I'm about to go through some things pointed out from Blake's amended website first. Then we're going to go over to Justin's text messages, and we're going to actually compare both to see what was going on. And it seems like around the area of May 17th, 2023, up until maybe about June 1st of 2023, right before the WGA strike, SAG-AFTRA strike, there was a lot of things going south on this set with both of their personalities, etc. We're going to start with Blake's amendment, and we are on page 38 of that amendment. And right here, it is being purported, according to Blake Lively, that Wayfarer, Justin, who is Mr. Baldoni, we're going to call him Justin B, and James Heath received or were aware of a number of HR grievances regarding their conduct. They admitted as much from day one. For example, on the first day of filming, while attempting to hug Blake Lively's employee, Mr. Heath said, "I don't even know if we're allowed to do this. It's day one, and we have an HR report already." Contemporaneous messages with witnesses prove that Blake Lively's concerns about Justin and Mr. Heath, who is James Heath, and others concerned, began early in pre-production and production process, long before the editorial process began. Because of the lack of protocols, and Blake initially struggled to find a way to navigate the increasingly troubled behavior to which she was subjected on set. On or about May 23rd of 2023, during a particularly difficult day on set, she and a female cast member talked to each other about how uncomfortable they both were feeling. That same cast member later reached out to Blake Lively by text to express appreciation and relief to be able to commiserate about their shared experiences. Blake Lively, upset with the inappropriate working conditions to which they were both being subjected, thanked her for her support in speaking up and wrote, "Thank you for taking the time to say this, and also for taking the time at your lunch. I felt untethered today, and you grounded me. I'm sorry for what you've experienced, and I wish I would have been there to witness it for you, and not that you need me to, but I'm sure would have loved to have run my mouth about it. Thank you for not only witnessing me, but for coming in with such eloquent and safe backup. You were only able to be bold without being inflammatory, which is a tightrope, and I really appreciate it." Now, they're flipping over to May 24th of 2023 in this next paragraph that we're reading. I'm actually wondering if this might have been a typo and that should say May 24th of 2023. And this is probably the only discrepancy I have right now because I think that year 2024 is a typo and that should be 2023. So I'm not sure what's what. So let's just continue. And if somebody can correct that, please leave it in the comments. It continues to say that both Blake and the female cast member discussed how they were both feeling uneasy on set that day. Blake confided that she felt like she needs to say something tonight after rap, but that she's not sure how to navigate it, to which her cast member responded by offering words of support. That same day, on May 24th of 2023, okay, so maybe that was a typo with that year. Blake Lively confided in another woman who was a mutual friend of James Heath and Justin B. I was going to invite you to set tomorrow. These people, whoa. Blake Lively continued in response to a message from the woman by stating, "It's like HR nuts today. The both of them, I wasn't expecting that turn. I mean, it's been present, but today I came home and cried." Further in exchange, Blake Lively describes Justin B. and Mr. Heath as creeps. Like, keep your hormones to yourself. This is not mine. I don't want it. I don't want you sick gaze or words or tongue or videos of your undressed wife. Yeah, it's shocking. Clowns. Then they said that she was going to speak to Angie Giannetti, the Sony executive. But I'm going to pause right here. Now, keep all these dates in mind because we are about to flip over to Justin's video to go through the text messages from that specific week, just so we can get an idea of what's going on. Okay, you guys, we are now on Justin's website. And for context, we are looking for things that happened around the week of May 23rd. And we're going to start here at May 16th of 2023. And again, this is Justin's website with all of his text messages. Let's continue. Later that day, Blake texts Justin to request another meeting with him and the other producers to discuss wardrobe. Justin agrees. After shooting Rap's producer, Sony executive Heath and Justin approach Blake Lively's makeup trailer. James Heath knocks on the door and is invited in. Present in the room are Lively's nannies, makeup artist, and assistant, while Blake Lively is having body makeup removed, but she is not undressed above, as she claimed in her complaint. She was either nursing or pumping while fully covered. Blake Lively asked Heath to face the wall while they determined a time to meet with other producers who were standing just outside the door. Weeks later, on June 1st of 2023, Blake Lively accuses Heath of making eye contact with her while she had asked him to face the wall. While James Heath does not remember doing so, he sincerely apologized if he made momentary eye contact with Blake Lively. While conversing, acknowledging that it was possible he may have out of habit, Blake Lively stated that she didn't think he was trying to cop a look, and they moved on. Heath pleads with Blake to consider having the meeting the next morning to avoid her getting home too late and losing shoot time the following day. The conversation in Blake's makeup trailer lasts only a couple of minutes, and they agreed to meet with the rest of the producers and her personal trainer. 10 minutes later, they meet and discuss the wardrobe at length. Any suggestion that Heath stared at her inappropriately is not only blatantly false, but also difficult to believe, especially in such a setting. Furthermore, Blake Lively's complaint incorrectly states that Blake Lively intended to speak with the producers about unprofessional behavior on this day, as this timeline shows. the allegedly inappropriate behavior Blake Lively describes in her complaint had not yet occurred, and the conversation concerned only wardrobe and production. That will be key for later, you guys. I'm trying to lead up to May 23rd. Blake is saying, and this is May 16th, hey, I think we should have a conversation with blank blank, Jamie, today. Then it says from Blake Lively, I would like to have a conversation with him today with all of us, which it seemed to be what happened. Justin is saying, yes, I'm telling them now something, same thing. May 17th, Blake Lively continued to share her open and unguarded thoughts on life and her character. She talked about wardrobe choices to make her character much sexier. She sends Justin the following text, notably using sexy both in person and over text to describe her character. Blake took no issue using the word sexy herself and set the precedent for use of the word being acceptable. As it is customary, consensual, God, exchanges. And this is from Blake Lively. We'll show you both ways, but beanie is much sexier. It's the look. Feels TV without, especially without a crop top in the snow. With the crop top in the snow. It justifies the rest of the skin and also is a girl I would check out walking down the street because it washes the effort off the rest of the look. From Blake Lively to Justin B. Message delivered. Now, here we go with the May 23rd, you guys. We're leading up to May 23rd. Excuse me for coughing. Blake and Justin perform a scripted kissing scene in which their characters get engaged at the hospital. In the sequence, Blake pulls Justin in to kiss her. It is clear Blake was initiating the kissing. In one take, she pulls Justin in and kisses him once, in another twice. Blake determined the number of kisses based on what she felt necessary for the scene. Though Blake improvised the number of kisses in this scene, make no mistake, the kiss itself was written into the script and was in no way improvised. Contrary to Blake's CRD complaint, there was no inappropriate, improvised kissing on set. Any improvisation was made by Blake herself. Note, no intimacy coordinator was present on set this day, as is standard when two professional actors with over 3 decades of combined working experience perform a scene in which only kissing is involved and no other intimacy. No taking off of clothes or adult acts is required. Furthermore, during prep, Blake Lively and her attorneys did not indicate in her writer that she wanted an intimacy coordinator present for scenes involving only kissing. Instead, in line with industry practice, focus solely on bringing one or more of the simulated adult acts. And here is a copy of it where it says, this is from the script, Ryle says, and this is Justin B., will you marry me, Lily Blossom Bloom, tonight? Lily says, you've lost your mind. She stops herself, realizing, and bends down, kissing his face all over. And as the script continues, yes, yes, of course, yes. Hard cut, end of scene. We are going to pick this up later. I just want to give you guys some instances on what was going on during that May 23rd, which I think is going to be key. And we're going to be discussing this more because a lot seemed to happen during this May 23rd timeline during the script. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. This will be part 1 of shooting and text messages of May 23rd. Share your comments below. Until next time, be safe. Enjoy your day. Bye, guys.